Welcome along,
That is
weekend roundup. Oh my days. We're in for a great show today, guys. Well, what about the North London derby?
I'm not getting rattled.
We're 3 points off top 4, so it's not looking too bad.
Foden 88, Saka 87. I think that's wrong.
Nice that you put your top on. You want to take it off and get the branding out? Happy birthday!
Make a wish to win the league.
I did.
But how much chance do Arsenal have of winning the Champions League?
0, mate.
If we got through PSV, do you think there's any chance?
No.
Hang on, let me finish.
Predictions.
2-1 Tottenham.
3-1 Liverpool.
2-0 Wolves. Chelsea to beat Man United at Old Trafford.
Still there.
You're in trouble if we win this game.
You better not lose on Saturday.
We beat the world champions this weekend. That makes you world champion.
We're the world champions, but you're not in a title.
This is why you'll never win the league.
6 million down the drain.
Robbie celebrating a 1-0 win. Abby, Pilates instead of trophies. You never walk alone.
Catch us every Monday for the weekend roundup.
Hello guys, welcome back to DR Sports. You know what, I'm really excited for this. It's me, Kenya, but I've got Abby with me.
I'm so excited.
You know what, this is our first time doing content together.
I know, I love this. I've just been so jealous that everyone else gets to have your time and I don't.
I mean, this is actually good because if you guys could see us every day whilst we're here, we're like the two troublemakers of DR. So it's like even better that we're doing content together.
Sister.
It just makes sense.
We are also the only two women in this building.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We gotta lay it down. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
We gotta represent. But look, we got a lot to talk about. Harry Kane, your guy.
My guy.
Arsenal, my club, obviously. Why are you making that face for?
I didn't. Do you know it was a natural reaction, babe? It was natural.
But yeah, there's so much to talk about. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you smash the subscribe button. We're gonna be here for an hour. Yeah, we got a lot to talk about. Let's talk about Harry Kane, right? So obviously, last week I heard you Spurs fans already waxing lyrical, talking about, oh, bring back Harry. Harry could come back.
Well,
Harry's coming back soon. Talking all this. Big Harry, Harry's locked in. Harry said, I'm not going back there, mate. I want to stay in Germany. I want to win the league every season. He's scoring bare goals. And he's saying he's all in. He wants to sign a new contract with Bayern.
That's good. I'm happy for him.
Love that.
I'm actually happy for him. Like, if that's what he wants, that's no problem at all. I understood why he left to go to Bayern in the first place.
Sure?
I will never hold it against him. Absolutely fine by me. My only thing is that I'm pretty sure Spurs have first refusal. So if at any point he is up for sale, then obviously it will be up to Spurs whether or not they bring him back. And obviously Spurs fans would welcome him back with open arms, because who wouldn't?
Yeah.
I mean, he's not getting any worse with age. He's aging like a fine wine.
Yeah.
See that goal he scored against Frankfurt?
Yeah, can't lie.
Ridiculous.
He's cooking. Can't lie.
Ridiculous.
I mean, he scored 103 goals in 106 Bayern appearances.
It's a joke. He's a joke. So of course, obviously, we'd be waxing lyrical about him coming back if it was on the table, which is not.
Yeah,
at the minute.
big Harry. He don't want to come back, mate. He said, "But London, man's not coming back."
He's having a good time.
Yeah, he's enjoying it over there. I mean, he's won the league. I want to say he's won one of the cups or something. Or I want to say the other day that they won their version of what the Community Shield would be or something like that. Did. So like he's out there enjoying life. He was saying how like he's got the taste of winning now, so he kind of wants to keep that up. And
he
to
would
be
have
honest,
had a taste of winning if he was at Spurs as well, because we did just win the European trophy. But it's okay. Hunger's different. Hunger's different. He's got a taste for German food now.
Yeah. Champions League.
I'm in the Champions League too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So am I. What's your point?
Just one of us have a trophy. Actually, out of all 3 people we're discussing, 2 of us have a trophy and 1 doesn't. But it's okay. We all ended up in the Champions League together, didn't we?
But anyways,
not in Europe. You don't.
Well, look, we got 2 European trophies, mate. I might have not been alive for those, but they still count.
Suppose have more.
Doesn't matter.
More European heritage.
Put your leagues on the table, mate.
It's not all about leagues.
Want to see it?
You haven't won one for 21 years.
When was the last time you won one?
Irrelevant.
Exactly.
Irrelevant, really.
Exactly. Stop.
That Europe. All about Europe.
What? No.
Just trying to wind you up.
We're English. Let's stop that.
Anyway.
But yeah, no, Harry Kane, obviously, he wants to carry on at Bayern. I think, to be honest, as you said, if we're like putting all biases aside, I've always said he's the most complete striker out there in Europe right now. Like, I know we've got Erling Haaland. I mean, Jamie Carragher said Erling Haaland's England's greatest ever goal scorer. I don't know if you like how much you'd agree with that, but I personally do.
Do you know what? I think we were talking about it yesterday on the show.
Yeah.
And look, I think Haaland is obviously a beast, like absolute animal, an unbelievable finisher. But it depends what you're looking for. Like, I think in terms of an all-round striker, then I think that there is no argument in terms of Harry Kane. He's probably one of the most complete strikers we've ever actually had in the Premier League in terms of his overall game and what he can bring to a team and what he offers. I personally think he's underrated. I think that if he would have been at United or City or somewhere else, he would have got far more respect and far more plaudits than he would have got than being at Tottenham. But maybe he's getting a bit more appreciation now. People are like, I always rated him. But it's like, you didn't. Like, let's just not. I have this conversation on like a weekly basis as well about Harry Kane. It's crazy how I still get wound up about it. But yes, what I was going to say on Haaland is that, you know, he's a freak of nature in like the best possible way. In terms of the way he plays football, his build, he's insane. He's insane. And like the finishing is ridiculous as well. I feel like if Harry Kane would have been at a team, also, I mean, we can still say he's in his prime, I guess.
Yeah,
but he's not. He's not in his prime.
What's crazy about him? He's not showing any signs of slowing down.
No.
Like, he's gone to Germany. So I even saw a stat saying how he's broken. I think Ronaldo and Erling Haaland had that thing of like the most goals scored in the least amount of games. He's broken out already by literally one game. So it goes to show you, how old is he? 33?
I think
32?
he's 33 now. 33.
Like, he's not getting any younger. But you see how he plays, and he turns up in big games like every week. Like, I don't know if you watched that Chelsea game when they played Bayern away, but he scores twice in that, and he was just so good. Like he's not slowing down. He's getting better, as you said.
Do you know why? I feel like there was a period of time where Harry Kane used to get injured so much, like at his time at Spurs, right? And I think it was like it might have been towards the back end of Poch, or it was after that long injury that he had. So maybe it was under Jose, actually, more so, that he kind of adapted his game a little bit. He started obviously dropping deeper. He's such a great passer of the ball as well. I think that really goes under the radar of how good he is. I know people moan about it from an England standpoint, and fine and fair about moaning at it from an England standpoint. You want him there to finish it off, but he did that for Spurs in both ends. He started to drop deeper. He got injured far less since doing that, like adaptation to his game, because pace isn't really his forte. It's not that. It's an eye for a pass. It's having that connection, communication with whoever he's playing with. Now, obviously, someone like Musiala, it used to be Son, and you know, he could still finish a move off at the same time. But I think that's why he's such an all-round player. I'm not saying Erling Haaland's not. He might go down as one of the best ever in the Premier League. He might go down as the best ever. I mean, it's still Thierry Henry for me in terms of an out-and-out striker, like just someone that puts the ball in the back of the net. But if you're talking about a complete striker, then I think that probably Harry Kane. I mean, what do you think about Rooney? Like, I think Rooney in terms of...
See, look, we always have this argument.
You probably argue between Rooney and Kane.
Yeah, but do you know what, I actually like both players, but Wazza for England is just
for England different.
Especially for England, it's just different levels. But then again, if Harry Kane goes and wins a World Cup with England, you have to then say, right, like, fair enough to Wayne Rooney had all the flair and he was absolutely fantastic, but Harry's got the World Cup potentially to win.
I think it's an eye test thing as well. It's just like, he was unbelievable to watch, Wayne Rooney. But
I don't even think Harry Kane's bad on the eye. Like, he's not Wayne Rooney, let's get that right.
No.
But he's still like, you still watch him like, how have you finished that? I'd like, that goal he scored the other day, I'm like, how have you even curled that into the net? Like, that literally defied gravity.
Yeah,
and I was like, how have you even done that?
And also, it's like, I mean, he's 39 now, Wayne Rooney. What's Kane? So, I mean...
Is he?
He's 39.
Wazza's still in his 30s. That's crazy.
Harry Kane's 32 years old. But, you know, obviously, look, they're different types of players.
Yeah,
in terms of character, in terms of, you know, different types of, like, I just think different.
Yeah, they are different.
Yeah, different types of professionals.
Yeah,
that's how I would put it.
agree with that.
But both unbelievable. I mean, I feel like people will naturally would say Rooney's better because of like kind of the eye test thing as well.
I think as well, obviously,
being at United in that team.
Yeah, he was at United. He was in that amazing team. He won so much of them.
Yeah.
Like, you can, obviously, that's the only thing, unfortunately, for Harry Kane, is that in those maybe debates, people will be like, oh, but you didn't do anything Prem. But I just think the reality is, as an Arsenal fan, every time I have a North London derby, I know Harry Kane's going to score.
100%.
Like, you know,
most goals in a North London derby.
Like, you know, when he's coming to Emirates, he's going to score. He might not win, but he's going to score. And he's going to put an outstanding performance. Like, he is
inevitable.
Yeah, he's just...
I literally I can't even really ever think of Kane having a bad game. Like,
but
he might be. There might be games where he's slightly quiet.
Yeah,
but
I feel like even when he has
quiet.
his average games for England, he still sometimes leaves them with a goal.
Yeah.
Or like you're still thinking like, rah, this guy wasn't really in the game, but he still turns up in in those big moments. Like, I think even in the Euros last time, he wasn't really fit, but it was kind of like, you know what, we have to play a half-fit Harry Kane because even half-fit, he's 10 times better than what we've
100%.
got. Like,
but there's people that will still scream and shout for, Ollie Watkins has to start.
Yeah.
But I understand that it was giving something different.
Yeah.
And obviously, if Kane wasn't fully fit, but that's on the decision of the manager. That wasn't on the decision of Harry Kane.
Exactly.
Like, at the same time, he is head and shoulders above anybody else that can do that job. That's why he's best.
Exactly. I think as well, now that Tommy Tukes is here,
Tommy T.
Like Tommy Tukes has spoken multiple times about how he loves Harry Kane. I mean, he's the one that brought him to Bayern. So he's obviously like happy to have Harry Kane. He's shown already that Harry Kane is my guy. He's gonna start, like, even in games where he could have maybe brought in a Ollie Watkins or even a Ivan Toney. He's like, nah, Harry's getting 85, maybe even 90 minutes. Like, this is the.
I do think there's this like weird agenda against him when it comes to, like, maybe it's it's probably a Spurs thing, to be honest with you, like across his whole career, but I feel like particularly for England, like, have you seen his record for England? Have you seen
fantastic.
what he's done for England? And he's a captain and he's like the ultimate professional. And he's just like the first person that people just love to tear down. And I just don't understand how you can tear someone down that has been like so dedicated to England, so dedicated to his career in general, and actually backs it up with every single stat going.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand it really. I will never understand the hate that Harry Kane.
Yeah, I think, do you know what? Obviously, you're a Spurs fan, but like, I don't know if you saw that video of him and Jed Spence, like when Jed Spence got his England cap, and like how he just spoke so candidly to Jed. He's like, I saw you grow up and all this stuff, and it was actually quite nice. Like, even as an Arsenal fan, you look at that, like, you can understand why this guy is England's captain and like why so many players love him and love playing with him, respect him, because just look, he is literally the model professional. I think even when he wanted to leave Spurs, he could have, like, you look at this summer, right? We saw Alexander Isak, we saw Wissa all throw their toys at the pram, like, no, I'm leaving, I'm going on strike. Like, he could have actually done that with Spurs when Spurs are like, nah, we're not sending you to United or City. Like, he could have done that, but he was so respectful.
He did come back late from training for one time, and it's like, it just felt like
he did say a few comments, but he still turned up for training, and he still was like involved, and he still played that last season before he went to Bayern. Do you know what I mean? Even when you guys were kind of like haggling over the price a bit, like, nah, we actually want this amount. Like, he didn't say anything.
No.
He was just like, right, cool.
And he earned that move. He deserved it. Like, it was different under kind of when he signed that 5-year deal when Poch was still there. Like, he'd always said, I will stay here as long as the club is moving in the right direction. And it just fell apart. Like, obviously, Poch was sacked. We moved into the stadium. Everything kind of, we had no signings. Everything just went downhill. So it was kind of one of those things I never blamed him for wanting to go. Like, he's too good to not go and win things. It's a shame that it was never with us, because the team that we had when he was in at the start, that kind of first 3 years or so was unbelievable, from like 2015 to 2017, 18 type of time. After that, it started to go downhill. I know people say, well, what about the Champions League final? Tottenham squad was stale. It needed.
You guys needed a revamp.
It needed a revamp. At the end of 2018, it needed a revamp that season. So, I never blamed him for it. And I'm happy with any accolade he gets. I think he deserves everything he gets, to be honest with you.
I mean, I saw Erling Haaland again talking about, I think after he played Brentford, which that goal was amazing, by the way. He was like, I think the interviewer asked him, like, should I put my money down for you for the Golden Boot? And he talks about Harry Kane and that, and he talks about Kylian Mbappe. And it's like, we're deep in that, like, Erling Haaland and Mbappe are like 25, 26. Harry Kane's 32, and he's still competing with these like young, incredible talents that are playing in some of the best teams. Like, we're talking about a Real Madrid team that has so much creative fluidity. They've got Vinicius Junior, they're bringing in Arda Güler, and you're talking about Erling Haaland, like, do you know what I mean? Who's played with Kevin De Bruyne and is now playing with Reinders and stuff, and he's not
had Rodri behind him.
Exactly, has Rodri behind him. He's got a Ballon d'Or winner behind him. Like,
and Kane was doing those things at Tottenham.
and he was doing it at Spurs, at maybe even times with average players at best, making them look even better.
Oliver Skip,
Harry Winks.
Yep.
That's insane. They're at Leicester right now.
Jedson Fernandez. Ye had Son.
Yeah. But then I even think, if you
Clinton
look back at that, he, without like discrediting Son, he made Son much better.
Absolutely.
The way like he dropped in and like him and Son almost
Thank
bringing
you.
Son in as like a second striker type
look,
thing.
it's no wonder
Son-
that they have
yeah.
the most goal combinations with each other.
Yeah.
Like if you've ever watched Tottenham during that Harry Kane Son era,
Yeah, they were perfect.
And they were perfect for each other. They had the best synergy. Obviously,
Yeah.
when we're going back a long time, I'm talking more towards the end. Obviously,
Yeah.
when the team wasn't as good, but you know when they had Dele there, or they had Christian Eriksen there, and
Yeah.
you had Moussa Dembele and Wanyama, and
Dembele, yeah.
you know that team was unbelievable. Toby and Jan, like
Yeah.
he had a great team with him then, but it was too. Obviously, I always feel like if we'd have stayed in the stadium one more season, maybe something could have happened. But then we
Yeah.
obviously had to go to Wembley, which wasn't ideal. So, yeah, I feel like him being probably not very, like, he's not that selfish as a striker, which most strikers, like, for example, you look at opportunities maybe Mohamed Salah gets, and you know that Salah is taking the opportunity, or you look at, you know, even someone like Saka the other day, he's like, Scockrose, no, mate, I'm taking
he said,
that.
Move, man.
Move, man.
It's
And
our
I'm
200th game, that's my penalty.
and I'm sure that Kane has got selfish aspects to him, but you look at kind of the service that he provides for other players, and I think a lot of the time that if he wasn't providing it, then sometimes there wasn't the service that that he needed.
Yeah, exactly.
So it was just kind of like having two players in one.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We'll see with Haaland. I mean, Haaland's already set ridiculous numbers, and he's so young. We've got years and years to go.
He scored 9 goals in the league so far.
Yeah, joke.
Like, that's insane. I saw like Sky Sports put up a stat after that Brentford game, and like the next top goal scorer after him is own goal, fam.
Oh, that's
With 2.
mine.
Or is that you? Or
Own
is it
goals.
Phil Foden as well with 2, and then everybody else has had like Ryan does as 1-1, and it's like
Own goals is our highest scorer
we
of
should
the
talk
season.
about your own goals. Are you?
He's a great
guys-
signing.
Guys get quite
Thrilled with
lucky.
him.
Guys get quite lucky.
No, we're doing that, are we?
No, but obviously an own goal is a bit of a.
Well,
it's a bit
you
of
would just
luck
say
in
that
an own
you
goal.
need that whoever's scoring that own goal needs to learn to defend better. That's what I would say.
That is actually hilarious. Hearing
That's
you
what
say
I
that.
would say on it.
This is such a 180 from last
Good
year.
signing.
Are you happy with your?
Yeah. Well, am I happy with Thomas Frank?
No, like it's actually crazy to hear you talk about like defending.
Well, to be fair, we actually haven't defended that well lately. Conceded a few.
Oh, I saw the Leeds one.
Conceded against Wolves. Conceded against
Oh
Leeds.
yeah, Wolves.
Conceded
yeah.
against Brighton.
Brighton. Yeah, yeah.
Conceded against Bodo.
Oh yeah, 2-2 in that.
So we're actually not that defensive.
What's going on with the train tracks?
Choo choo, blood.
The train's not.
No, the train's
got more
fine.
coal in.
The train's going. Sometimes I think they've got a little bit of like Ange PTSD.
Yeah,
Like
I mean,
against Brighton, I saw them have a high line, and I thought, guys,
what
like,
is this?
you-
Yeah,
this-
it needs to. They still need to like
roll.
get it out of them. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean? They still got to
literally.
unlearn the habits of
Unlearn the
Ange.
behaviour. But I mean, look, the one against Leeds, like Vicario literally powers it right out
Yeah.
in front of whoever it was that scored.
He's
Okafor.
so.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I don't even mind Vicario, but I just feel like he's just so like that. What game was I watching this season? There was another game this season where like, is it when you played Bournemouth? No, he played
Oh, yeah, I
really
forgot
well.
about
He
Bournemouth.
played really well against Bournemouth. He
He
actually
lost against Bournemouth.
Yeah, but you lost 1-0. It should have been more. Yeah, he actually played well. I can't remember what game it was, but like, there's sometimes I watch him like he's a really good shot stopper, but like, as you said, he just parries things out like
directly,
like straight in for a tap in.
straight in, like that. Like,
Yeah.
I get it, but like at least like try and push.
Yeah, push it out to the side. But then shouldn't you?
man.
What about your defenders? Isn't that where your defenders need to maybe help that area a bit more and be like, right, we need to clear the option.
I'm not getting on the back of Romero or Mickey van der Ven. Actually.
Oh yeah, I forgot they're your guys.
Purely for the fact that I think they're a very good partnership.
Yeah, they are a
They
good
haven't
partnership.
conceded that many goals.
Yeah.
By our standards.
I mean, compared to last season, I don't know
Oh,
how many
yeah.
goals you conceded last season, but compared to last season, it's just.
I actually
a breath
don't
of
know
fresh
what
air.
that ended up last season.
Yeah,
I'm going to have a
probably
look at that.
something crazy.
How
And it's
many
if you're a Forest fan,
goals?
you don't want to probably hear what Abby
He's
is
not
about
going to be there long enough. They don't need to
Oh,
worry about
that's
that.
crazy.
Did Spurs
Yeah,
concede?
tell us. I mean, with Ange, let's quickly talk about Ange because, like, I don't know if you've watched Forest recently. He's not even won a
I
game
have.
yet. He's not even won zero wins, 0 clean sheets.
Sorry, how many goals do you think Tottenham conceded?
Oh, wait, how many goals did you score?
I don't know. I'm going to get it for you. Hold on.
You lost 22. Oh my god, that just doesn't even sound real.
Oh, it was real.
I'm gonna
It
go
was real.
68 for vibes, for banter vibes. Wait, was your goal difference in the plus? You
Yeah, it
guys
was
are
actually.
a sick institution.
Okay. I'm going to tell you how.
Oh my god.
Okay. Goals scored, 64.
Oh my god. No. Okay.
Goals conceded,
56.
65.
Oh my god. So I was close the first
He
time.
was so close.
Oh my god. Because I was thinking, right,
Crazy work.
I'm pretty sure you guys had a plus goal difference, which actually made the whole thing funnier.
Yeah.
Although, like, you lost so, but 'cause
Better
you
than
scored,
United,
yeah,
yeah.
but you scored so many goals.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, maybe you scored like 70 something goals.
We
but
hit
you
the
could
woodwork 15 times. This is really fun, actually.
That
I've never
is
looked at all
so
this.
Crazy.
This is crazy. 370
And
shots in
just-
total,
and just
185 on target.
And just a criminal, man. And I can't believe he was there petitioning for a third season. He should just, if I was Ange, I would have been like, look, we've won something. I came in and did my job. Let me just bow
Part
out as
of
a
me-
Spurs kind of legend. Like, obviously you would know, but like, let me bow out as a Spurs legend.
Yeah.
Like, won us something after a really long time. I don't know why he was like twerking for that.
Part of
Third
me,
season.
you know, when he said, what they always say, the third season's the best. Part of me,
You
like,
got sucked into that, didn't you?
no, I wasn't like fully sucked in because I never went away from being like, Ange needs to go regardless of the trophy. I never ever went away from that. However, if he would have had to have stayed
Yeah.
because of the trophy, I would have been like, it's not the right thing, but I ain't going to be bitter about it. I know inevitably he'll get sacked.
You guys
but
are
because he did get
crazy.
sacked anyway, I was just like, fair.
Yeah. Obviously, I'm not a Spurs fan, but like I would have been like, no, he's just got to go. Like,
I would have kind of loved to have seen what that third season looked like.
bruh. I think you guys would be 19th.
I don't know how that would have
Yeah.
been. But the thing is, it's a bit of a weird one, right? Because first season, with lots of injuries as well, we finished 5th.
Yeah, in the first season, good.
Second season, we finished 17th, lose 22 times, but we win a European trophy in the first one in 17 years. So I don't know what that third season would have looked like. Does that third season amount to, I don't know, like winning a Champions League?
Oh my
Something
God.
wild?
You're
I don't know.
You're going crazy now.
But these are the things, like,
No, but I feel
crazy
like
work.
just in the
I made a bet with your father for £1,000, which is still not paid, by the way.
I thought I got written off.
That it did.
Yeah.
It's never been written off.
Shout out that guy that sent in the evidence, because that's the family holiday fund, bro.
That is the family holiday fund. I'm coming.
Yeah. What?
Yeah. Sorry, what? Sorry, what? That was, I made a bet crazily off the back at the end of that first season, saying that we would win something before you, and imagine that actually came to
I know, it's
fruition.
actually insane. It's crazy.
Insane work.
Crazy things have happened. Crazy.
So
things.
who knows what could have happened in that third season?
But I just feel like
I could have got double on up him.
True. But looking at Forest right now, it's almost like he hasn't even given them the first season like you guys had. It's
He
like
hasn't even given them a
it's
win.
it's almost like
At least I
he's
had the 10
reenacting what the Spurs third season would have been with Forest.
No, I don't think it's that. I think with Spurs it could have been potentially different. I don't know what that looks like. Again, it depends if you've got fit players. He'd had them fit for 17 games in 2 seasons, Mickey van der Ven and Romero, right?
Yeah.
So I can't really judge him on that. But what I can say is I don't think that he's cut out for Premier League football. I don't think that his style, I don't think whatever his tactics, lack of tactics, whatever you want to call it, I don't think remotely fit with the Prem. It's just crazy. It's just the same way like Russell Martin doesn't fit
Oh my gosh.
in the Prem or SPL.
Yeah.
At least Ange fits in the SPL somehow.
Yeah, at least now Russell Martin's been sacked.
Crazy.
Relieved of, it's actually crazy to me that he didn't step down. I don't know if you saw that video of him. Like, he had to get a police escort to his car.
I mean, one place you don't want to pick, like.
Yeah, you know the Scottish fans already.
You
They're
don't wanna-
serious.
you don't wanna get hated by the Scottish
They're
fans.
serious.
I saw, what game was it? The Rangers game. They had like
Motherwell?
They lost. They had a giant thing of Russell Martin's face with like a giant like
That
red
is
thing through it.
insane.
You don't want to do that.
Yeah, they're moving.
You don't want to do that. But
They're
yeah,
moving
I mean, and without repeating myself, I was surprised that he got the job, and I think he got the
Same.
job off of the back of winning a trophy and people kind of giving him the benefit of the doubt that actually, he can do a job. People felt sorry for him. Oh, well, he's won Spurs a trophy. How could you sack him? But it was the right thing to do to sack him.
Yeah.
And I think the Marinakis link that, you know, they're friends
Yeah.
outside of football as well. And
I think that's so dumb though. Like I feel like one of the most common things people say in business is never to go into business with like friends or family.
Oh, it's gonna be,
and I'm just
it ain't
like,
gonna be good.
Yeah, I saw that. Anyone with eyes saw that this is gonna end terribly.
Terribly.
There will be no more friendship holidays after
no.
this.
There'll be no more.
There will be no more trips to
Mykonos.
Mykonos.
No,
there'll be no more of that.
Mykonos. There'll be no Suvla Sundays.
Yeah,
There'll
exactly.
be none of it.
That's getting locked.
None. No koftedes. Nothing.
Exactly. None of that.
No.
No. Well, is baklava Turkish?
Both.
Do Greek people? No baklava. None of that.
Baklava.
Locked off. All of that's done.
No pita bread. Nothing.
Okay, let me read the super chat. So
Make me hungry.
KC2K16 says, how can Kenya be related to Robbie? She talks sense, guys. I have a home. I want to go back to my home tonight. So after this show is done, I want to be able to go back home and be with my dad and my family. I actually love living at home. So we are related. This is my amazing dad. Please, no slander. I have a home to return to.
He is
Thanks.
an amazing dad.
Yeah, he's top. He does. Do you know what? Right, he says some things at the time. Don't get me wrong. He has some crazy things.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
He says some crazy things. But what I would say is that sometimes he says things, and it's like, when you come back to it, sometimes it's like,
Kind of like me when I said you were like Stoke City at the start of last season.
No.
And everyone decided to start.
Who scored the
calling you
most
Stoke
goals?
season.
Pause that. Who scored the most goals?
Just so funny, isn't it? How things
We scored the
age
second
like
most
fine
goals
wine.
after Man City. Stop that right now.
It's just age like fine.
London Nomad said baklava is Persian. Behave you two. We're sorry.
Well, lots of people like baklava.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're eating. One
I
of my
have it
friends
in
is
Cyprus as
Greek.
well.
Yeah, when I was in Greece, it's really nice. Actually.
What one do you like? What flavour baklava? They come in like lots of different flavours.
I didn't even know that. I thought it was just
Yeah.
pistachio.
No, if you've ever had the almond one, oh my
Yeah,
God.
someone said I thought it was Balkan. I guess it's like
It's
similar
just-
area.
Yeah, claim it.
I didn't
Everyone
even know
have
they
it.
had
We can all
almond.
share. We can all share it.
You're gonna have to bring that almond. That sounds so good.
Meanwhile, sorry, side note, Caprices in that little shop on the high road.
Oh my. Okay, say no more.
Say
Let's
no
not
more.
get sidetracked. Let's stay
And
focused.
if you're Greek or Cypriot, you will know about the Caprices. You'll know what we're
Trust me.
talking about.
But you know what, right? Obviously, we've spoken about Harry Kane. He's going to stay at Bayern, which is fantastic for him. I mean, he was talking about the Ballon d'Or as well, saying how, basically
Crazy.
the winner would be who basically wins the Champions League or the World Cup, which, yeah.
Look, I
And
want
he
this so
genuinely
much for him.
He genuinely has a really good chance of winning it at this moment in time.
I want him to win either one of those so much because the fact
He
that
would
what
just-
was he 13th? He was
Yeah.
13th.
How is he behind Cole Palmer?
How is he behind
Nah,
Cole Palmer?
let me get that Ballon d'Or list up.
It's sickening. It's absolutely sickening that how
whole
is
list-
Harry Kane not in the top 5 minimum with the goals he scored?
That whole
Crazy.
list was insane.
Crazy
When I saw
list.
Rafinha at 5th, I'm
Mad.
like, no disrespect to Lamine Yamal, but Rafinha was better for Barca than Lamine Yamal was last season. We're not discrediting this kid at all.
Who
He's
votes for
incredible.
these things?
It's journalists.
Well, I don't know what.
But then, I genuinely think they need to revamp that whole award
I do
because,
too.
again, you're gonna obviously if you're an English journalist, of course you're only gonna really vote for your English players. So you're gonna vote for your Harry Kane, your Cole Palmer, etc. You're gonna
but
put
I
them
don't even
first.
think that should be the way. I think you just vote for who you think is who's been.
But there's
your
so
best
much
player.
there's so much like politics and bias in it.
Yes.
Like, I just think, shouldn't we be looking at it? Like, there's a whole Ballon d'Or criteria, but like I'm looking at some of the people that finish in that top 10. Like, why are they in this top 10?
Do you know what's also mad? This isn't
I
even
need
me
to find
getting.
it.
This is not also me getting on. I'm not even trying to get on Gokaras here. But you know that other award, the goal thing.
Oh, the Gerd Müller
the Gerd Müller
trophy?
award.
Yeah.
So like, I'm not disputing that because obviously
Yeah.
you have to put the numbers up.
Yeah,
okay?
that's fair.
But like at the same time, if you're talking about like best striker in Europe,
Yeah.
but like, okay, but with respect, you're playing in the Portuguese league.
Yeah.
Like Harry Kane, again, just as an example,
Yeah,
the
that's
numbers
fair.
that Harry Kane is putting up
Who won it the year before that?
is a bit mad.
Yeah.
Like, and okay, I get it because that's this is not an attack on Gokares before you lot.
Yeah,
come
no.
To me.
Like-
I'm just saying if we're talking about revamping, then it should just be again. But then is that basically?
It's
it
basically
should
top
just be
goal scorer in Europe. Like,
It should be voted for. I think at that point.
yeah.
Because
But then to be fair to him, I guess there have been like other people in that league who have torn it up but still not got the numbers. Like, I guess he did really well in like the Champions League as well. Like, I hear what you're saying. It's one of them ones where like, okay, you scored loads and loads and loads of goals, like to an unprecedented amount. That is incredible in itself.
Incredible.
But like, I guess if you look at the league, it's not the strongest league. It's one of the weakest.
It's one of the
European leagues.
weakest.
Yeah.
I think it might even be. Is it even top 5 anymore? Portuguese league.
No.
Bear with me.
England, Italy, France, Spain. Dutch league, I guess, is the 5th.
It is the Portuguese league.
Oh, it's Portuguese league trump the Dutch league now. I'm not really sure, but it's obviously not the strongest. It's not a Serie A or a Premier League or a La Liga or even the French league. I know a lot of people kind of hate on the French league, but if you actually watch, as someone that watches it, it's actually a really good league. It is really enjoyable to watch. Like I know,
we do it as a wind up, really.
Yeah,
and
I
also,
know in terms of like the team that wins it every season is PSG, but like all of those other French teams are really good. So,
also, we literally nick everyone's French
yeah,
players,
exactly. So many players come from France and do really like. We have French. My club has French roots. Do you know what I mean? One of our greatest ever player is French. Our greatest ever captain is French.
It could drop to 8.
Wow, really? Oh, so you're saying it's basically Google's saying that like the Turkish league and that is higher. Oh my!
I'm actually trying to find the exact.
That is quite insane.
Answer.
Does anyone in the chat? Everyone in the chat.
I'm trying to find the exact answer, but there was an article on the 18th of July saying the Portuguese league might drop to 8th place.
Wow. Yeah, because it's not really much competition. Like you have 3 really good teams in Sporting, Benfica and Porto. Then you have like Braga.
Yeah.
And then everyone else. Like it's not really. But big up Victor G. It's got the Gerd Müller trophy. I love that for him. He looks really nice and dapper in that.
But however, the Liga is not Liga is not in the top 5 position anymore either.
Really? Nah, I got to disagree with that.
Wild.
Yeah, this got to be
England,
crazy.
Spain, Italy, Germany, Portugal, France, Netherlands. This is who's made
that can't be right. Surely.
That's crazy work.
Yeah, that's quite insane.
But I mean, that's crazy.
But I'm not. Look, I feel like at the end of the day, I understand. Obviously, he played in a weaker league, but what he did for Sporting, I guess as well, while scoring those goals, he won them the league and one of the cups, I think. And then as well, he personally did quite well in the Champions League. He scored a lot of goals there. So there have been other players, I guess, that are in that league who have scored quite a bit.
Is it just because we're talking about potentially changing it?
Yeah, but I'm not really against it. I mean, maybe there's another type of award. I guess the actual type of award to praise someone like Harry Kane would just be a Ballon d'Or. Would be like,
just give him the Ballon d'Or, guys. Just give him a Ballon d'Or.
Nah, he's got to either win the World Cup and like he's obviously going to win the Bundesliga and the Champions League or something to win it.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Would you rather win the World Cup or would you rather Arsenal win a Premier League?
I'd rather Arsenal win the Premier League. Good. If you told me, look, if you said to me Jamaica, that's different.
Okay,
if it's Jamaica and you said to me, Kenya, either Jamaica can win the World Cup,
the party would be wild,
or Arsenal win the Prem. We can win the Prem another time. Jamaica even make.
It's going to be a one
currently
chance.
Jamaica could actually make the World Cup, which is incredible. If Jamaica make the World Cup, guys, oh my god, we're doing watch along after watch along. It's gonna be sick. But like, if you said Jamaica and think about how small
when is
Jamaica
that game?
is.
That's soon, no?
Oh,
is it November?
Know. Probably, yeah. Oh, I'm gonna be there. But if you said to me Jamaica could win the World Cup, that would be honestly I would take that
over Arsenal winning Prem or Champions League.
We can win that at a later date. When's Jamaica ever going to win something massive?
Fair.
Because we're such a small, tiny country. Like, genuinely so small. It's actually insane the amount of influence that Jamaica has.
It is true.
And then you think about some of our players that play for England, for example, that could be
play
playing
for Jamaica.
Yeah, that not even just England, but France, Spain, all these other places that could literally play for Jamaica and don't. Like, if we were to win it, most of our players are like league, championship players, maybe even League 2. Like, honestly, that would be one of the best achievements ever.
Yeah,
I would take that.
It would be kind of like not totally the same, but it would be like one of those moments where like Greece, like
it would be like when Greece won the Euros. Like it's just something that's so unprecedented, no one would have expected it. Like I definitely
arguably
take
Jamaica
that.
would be even wilder.
Yeah,
the size of it. But
absolutely.
But like one of those.
Do you
things,
think
like, so historic?
And
like
if Jamaica wins a World Cup,
oh mate, it'd be wild.
When I see English people, we got the same World Cups as you. I'll be going KG, proper shameless.
Oh yeah.
Same amount of sauce on the badge. How many is I going to badge? How many is I going to badge?
I would actually. I'd be so here for it.
Oh, that would be amazing. Anyways, let's chat about Arsenal. Obviously, my club, my time to shine.
Your time to shine, babes.
So a lot's been going on with my club recently. I mean, at the moment, we're top of the league. We're not getting carried away. We're only 1 point above.
Unlike you lot, to not get carried
away. What do you mean?
You're not printing t-shirts out on
No t-shirts, nothing. We're just nice and relaxed. Cecil's just chilling at home. I told him already, allow that printer, whatever you got, dead that. That's not happening. We're just chilling. We're staying level-headed. Obviously, we have a few injuries. We want to get our people back. Obviously, our captain, unfortunately, is injured, but hopefully that won't be very long either. But we've been busy in terms of rewarding players. I mean, William Saliba just signed a new contract, which, shout out AGT. I told AGT signing that, and he was like, oh my God, he's going for a jid. I was like, we're not you, mate. William Saliba's signing the dotted line, fam, and he's stuck 5 years. I said already, he's not leaving.
Staying for 5.
No, he's not leaving. Airports will get lock off. London Luton Airport, nothing's coming out of that. Are you crazy? You know, they just stop oil people when they sit in the pub. That would be me and the rest of AFTV. You're not going. You're not going. He's not leaving. So that's been, yeah, that's been fantastic. I think as well, there's chats about Saka getting a new contract, which again, amazing. But we've handed David Raya a pay rise. So he's got the contract is still the same length, but we've given him a pay rise, almost like to reward him for how well he's played. I mean, he kind of came in at a time where, not under scrutiny, like he was still welcome to the club, but it was almost like, but we're happy with Ramsdale. Why are you bringing in David Raya? Ramsdale was this big personality. He came in as well. His first 10 games were really shaky. I remember going to that Man City game at home, which I think was his first start. And I was like, you're so nervous. We can tell you're nervous. Yeah. It was wild. We ended up winning the game, but he's just gone from strength to strength. Genuinely, the things that I see David Raya do on a week in, week out basis, I'm like, this guy is literally one of the best goalkeepers in the league, if not the best.
He definitely has.
He's amazing.
Improved.
Yeah.
Dramatically.
Yeah.
I think from that first season.
Yeah.
And I think also having that responsibility of doing that, coming in and, the whole Ramsdale thing, I remember at the time being like, well, why would you? Yeah. There's nothing wrong with Ramsdale. He's been very good for you. I thought he'd been very good overall. There was a few mistakes in that season, but it was one of those weird ones where it was like, well, that's not the key area you need to look at. So actually it was a smart thing from Mikel Arteta. I have to give him credit when it is due.
Say that again.
No.
Say that again.
No.
Go on.
One and done. One and done. One and done. You can watch it back.
Go on then.
So it was a smart thing to do in terms of bringing him in, and he has just improved so much. And been a very big part of also why Arsenal have been, so solid defensively as well. Because I think as brilliant as Gabriel has been, and he's obviously improved so much, and Saliba's grown into that role even more. Plus, obviously, the countless amount of players you brought in to do that job, and the high quality of them as well. Yeah. One thing Mikel Arteta can do is pick a defensive,
good defender, mate.
A good defender.
Got a good eye for it.
That is what he says on his Hinge profile. Yeah. That would be just anyone,
exactly.
looking for a
centre back, looking for a over 6'1" centre back.
That's literally looking for a guy in finance. Yeah, looking for a centre back.
Love it.
Over 6'1".
He's like me, tall kings only.
Everyone's talking.
Do you know what I mean? Tall kings only. 6'1" and above.
Minimum.
Yeah, minimum. There's anything below that is
6 foot deposit.
Yeah,
that's it.
Anything below that, the face card's got to be crazy.
Yeah. Anyways, there can be short kings in this world as well. Yeah, there's not many. Maybe there can be short kings. Yeah, we don't want his heart.
But Raya is basically our short king right now because he is short for a goalkeeper.
How tall is he?
I want to say he's 6'1". I saw him the other day, stood next to Saliba. I was like, whoa, Saliba is actually taller than you.
I'm Googling.
Sometimes I'm like, how have you saved that? Considering he's actually quite, compared to your Donnarummas, your James Traffords, your Allisons.
183.
He's a shorter goalkeeper, but he's so, his athleticism, I can't say that word.
6 foot bang on.
He's 6 foot. So he's the same height as Declan Rice, basically. I'm pretty sure Declan Rice is 6 foot.
But he's very calm. He's a calming effect.
His agility is just
he's like cat.
What was it the other day? I think when we played Olympiacos, literally only had to make one save, literally maybe 20 minutes into the game. I was like, how have you done that? The way he's like a cat. The way he jumps is like, wow. And I'm like, wow.
Saliba's tall.
Yeah, William Saliba's quite tall. I don't know who the tallest player in our team is. It actually might be Havertz, which is so funny.
He's 6'2".
Wow, I think Havertz is our tallest player.
That's wild. How?
Which is
we're just googling height here.
Yeah, which is so funny.
We're just really engrossed in this now.
But as an Arsenal fan, I'm very happy that David Raya's been rewarded. I mean, he's come in and proven why he should be number one. And I think this is the first time in quite a while where we look at our goalkeeper and say there's not many flaws. with our goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Like with Ramsdale, I actually loved Ramsdale. He's a massive personality, but sometimes he did shut off. Sometimes he had that famous quote.
the lapse of concentration.
Yeah, he had that famous quote of saying how he struggles to concentrate at times and he chews gum to stay concentrated and stuff like that.
Fergie used to it.
Yeah, and look, I'm not against that, but it did show in games. Like, I remember that Southampton game. He literally just passed it straight to them, and we ended up drawing that. That was end of title race, things like that.
I remember it.
Whatever.
Happy night. I remember it so clearly. I actually remember it was. Yeah.
But David Raya, I generally cannot think of many weaknesses, if any, this guy has. Like, I saw an interesting quote the other day. I think
Kai Havertz is your tallest player.
Yeah, what is he? 6'4"?
1.93.
Wow.
Hold on.
Tall kings.
1 point.
Our team's
I
just
never
full
even
of
realised he was that tall.
The only short people on our team is like Saka and Trossard. Well, Trossard is the shortest.
6'3".
Wow, so he's
6.33.
Big up Havertz. Big Verts. Let's call him that. But it's just, I'm just happy that he's being rewarded. He's been given a pay rise. The contract's the same length. But yeah, I'm happy with that.
He's having a baby as well.
Yeah, he's having a baby,
Maybe
which
he
is
couldn't get by
fantastic.
on-
He got married and all that stuff, which is great. I mean, he seems very happy at Arsenal. We got him from Brentford. Something that people always don't know as well is that I think when Mikel Arteta first joined, that his top three keepers that he wanted to get, his first one was Onana. Like, imagine that. He wanted to get Onana, but I think Inter were
Crazy.
like, I know, insane. Inter were like, no, we're not selling him. And also it was a lot. We went to go and get David Raya. Bayern? Brentford wanted quite a lot at the time. Ended up getting Ramsdale. And even then, when we bought Ramsdale, people were complaining because we spent...
Yeah.
We actually
No,
spent
you spent
quite...
a lot. You spent 30 million
Yeah,
on
we
Ramsdale.
spent quite a lot on Ramsdale. And then I think that's the same... Is that the same season? We got Ben White. I can't remember.
Yes, it was.
Ben White,
You
we
spent
paid 50 mil.
yeah,
Paid that
crazy.
again, mate. Pay that again.
Would you like to know? I was listening to you, by the way. But
Go
would
on.
you like to know who the tallest player is
What, in the league?
in the league currently?
Are we taking out goalkeepers?
No. I'm just doing it on goalkeepers just because I
Nick
can't
Voltemade.
believe the height of
Nick
this
Voltemade.
geezer. Like,
Nick Voltemade.
no. Oh, this is obviously from last season.
Oh, Dan Burn.
No. So yeah.
Wait, who does he play for?
He plays for Chelsea, but you're never going to
Wait.
get it. I'll be shocked if you get it. If anyone in the chat knows, send it in before I tell her what it is. I need to actually just Google what this is.
Shorties in their team. It has to be a goalkeeper then.
It is a goalkeeper.
Jorgensen.
No.
Oh, they've got like 7 goalkeepers.
You've got to find it, babe. You've got to figure out who it is.
Sanchez, Jorgensen. They sold Petrovic. I don't know after that.
Wow, that's insane.
They had like 7
I think
goalkeepers.
this is a hard one to get. So anyone in
Okay.
the chat.
Yeah, anyone
let
in
me
the
just look
chat,
and
tell
see if
us
any
who
of
they
you got
think it is.
No.
Someone said Disasi. And Elijah says Sanchez. I'd be saying no.
No. Okay, I'll tell you.
Go on.
It was Lucas Bergstrom, the tallest football player in the Premier League in 2025 is Lucas Bergstrom, who stands at an incredible 6'9".
What? I need to see a
6'9".
picture of this guy. What?
6
Nah.
foot 9. Now, just to give that in centimeters.
Oh my gosh, this guy is massive. This is not
Pause.
even. This is not even like I can see a picture of him like diving to save a ball.
Let
right
me see the picture of him. I haven't even
That
looked at
is
him yet.
crazy.
Do you know in centimeters that is 205 centimeters?
Look at that picture of him. He literally takes up the whole goal.
He is long.
I shouldn't show. He literally takes up he's massive.
And he's
And I don't
massive.
even think he's that old. He looks like a kid. Oh my days.
That's insane.
Nah, Chelsea are actually crazy because how do they have this giant in their team and nobody knows about it?
I don't know.
That
I
is
don't
actually
Do
crazy.
you know how old he is?
He's 23.
Crazy work.
That is wild. Yeah, his height
Crazy work.
2.05 meters.
I mean, that might have been updated
Wow.
now, but I mean, 6'9". That's
Wow.
quite hard to beat.
Someone said he's taller than LeBron.
He's tall.
Oh my gosh!
That,
yeah.
you know that's mental.
He's really tall.
Do you reckon it's as tall as that sofa?
He's taller than that. He is taller
Basically,
than that.
we've got an old sofa that's like leant up against.
Guys, think about the best of enemies. Guys, that sofa that KG sits on, where he basically destroys the springs each week. Think of that sofa.
How tall are you?
Stood up. Guess how tall I am.
I think you're 5'2".
What? No, I'm taller than that.
I'm sorry.
I'm 5'4".
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
I'm 5'5". You're not 5'4".
I am. Oh, I'm having. This is so funny because AFTV production the other day were telling me I'm not 5'4". I'm like, guys, I got measured. I am 5'4".
Why do I always feel so much taller than you?
Huh?
Why do I always feel so much taller than you?
Whatever. Anyways.
I'm measuring ourselves now.
Anyways.
Yeah, crazy work.
Wow, I didn't even
But
know
that
that.
would be both of us combined and
more.
more.
Wow.
Crazy.
That's probably like 3 of us.
Yeah.
Really. That's insane. I can't lie. But I just
That's more than that.
imagine that guy stood next to David Raya.
Nad.
Exactly. And you think about how good David Raya is.
You know, like Chelsea haven't got any centre backs. Put him at
Just stick
centre
that
half.
guy
mate.
in. Just stick
Stick
that
him
guy
there.
in. He's massive.
Crazy.
He's huge. That's wild. I can't lie. But yeah. Anyways, David Raya. He's got a new contract. He's getting paid. He's getting paid more. Love that for him. He's got his pay rise. He deserves it. But also, that's me thinking. Yeah, that's the Arsenal news for today. That's nice. On a good note, he's just had a kid. He's having a kid, so
Yes.
he can pay for it.
That's why he got pay rise.
Yeah, he's got the
Must
pay
have been
rise.
struggling.
Love that for him. Then I see Arsenal want to expand the Emirates.
Oh, do you now?
Absolutely insane. So apparently Arsenal, and there's been mumblings about this like over the past couple of months. Apparently Arsenal want to expand the Emirates to make it the biggest stadium in London, like club stadium in London.
Oh, you just so want to.
They
be
want to
that.
make it. They want to make it 60k plus, and apparently they're looking at how Real Madrid went about theirs, and want to give it a roof and all that. I'm for that.
They want to basically make it like Tottenham.
Do you guys have a roof?
We
Like a
have got-
retractable
I think
roof?
we do. I think we have a retractable roof.
See,
I mean, I assume that they
Your
haven't.
Honda's safe,
I've
bro.
never seen it, but
don't worry, your Honda's safe. We're talking about the Ferrari. We're talking about the Ferrari.
we actually have Ferraris. We have an F1 track.
Shh. Don't worry.
It's because you're missing out on all the stadium revenue. I get it.
Yeah, like
You wanna
we've
have
had a
Chris Brown
few
concerts,
We've
I
had,
get it.
Yeah, we've had a few concerts, and I would like.
Oh, do you know what I would start
could-
with? A lick of paint at the Emirates.
What? No, it's
I'd start
lovely.
with a lick of paint.
We don't need any paint.
It's dusty.
No, it's lovely. I love it. It's great.
It's not.
But they
It's
want to
tacked.
expand
It's
it, and
tatted.
obviously, if we expand it, that would mean that Arsenal would have to play their games at Wembley. Now,
Yes,
I
we
love-
do have a roof complex.
Really?
Enclosing roof
I've never
structure.
even seen you guys close. You guys never close it.
It's
though.
a lightweight cable net structure. God, Google's working overtime today.
Yeah, big up Google.
Lightweight cable net structure that covers the seating areas but leaves the field uncovered.
Oh, so it's not like
It's flexible to accommodate movement, provides a sense of intimacy whilst ensuring panoramic views from the sky lounges.
sounds like it was planned for Beyonce.
It definitely was planned for Beyonce and co.
Yeah.
It was. It went off at Chris Brown.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I bet
Yeah.
Travis Scott. Well, Travis Scott open roof. They had
It's
it open.
nice.
It was nice actually.
Night for fireworks.
Yeah, it was nice.
It does look good with the fireworks.
Yeah, it was actually nice. But we wanna expand. We could potentially be going to Wembley, which, look, I'm not against
I
that.
did my time there.
Yeah, like it is what it is. We'd have to plug it out. I was thinking, how does this work for the women's team as well? Because obviously for the women's team right now, they play all their home games at the Emirates. Like
They'll
which
be
is
back at
yeah,
Bournemouth.
they've actually just started selling Arsenal women's season tickets as well, which
Yeah.
is like amazing for the women's game. So like, how does that affect the women's team? Do they get to play at Wembley, or will they be going to Meadow Park for that time?
They'll probably be back up.
Yeah, Meadow Park.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, it's a massive. It's massive. Like, if we were to build that, it's more revenue for the club. It's more season tickets that I think me and our clubs are the highest season tickets in the country. I think maybe even in Europe. Like, I'm not even joking. So, obviously for the club, that's a lot of revenue to be made that hopefully they can push in.
Oh, so you do want to be a concert stadium?
No, not really.
as well?
I don't want to be a concert stadium.
Why? 'Cause
I
it's
would.
gonna help- it's gonna go in
I
your
want to have.
pocket.
No, I want to have a season ticket. I don't care about.
Your season ticket will go up every year regardless.
I don't care about the Americans coming here to perform. I don't care about that. I want a season ticket.
No, but your club do. Your club wants to be more attractive.
Yeah, we've had a few concerts and that. Just
What was
allow
the
that.
last concert that was at the Emirates?
We had one this year.
What was
Robbie Williams.
Robbie Williams.
Yeah, not really my thing, respectfully. But I mean, it means that maybe I could get a season ticket. I've been on that waiting list
Do
for
you
God
not
knows
have
how
a
long.
season ticket?
No. Get me my season ticket.
How long have you been on that waiting list?
That's a good question. Quite a long time. Like, that's a
poor.
really good question. I don't even know when I joined the season.
I thought
ticket
you had a
list.
season ticket.
Nope. I'm just lucky. But I mean, it's good for the club. But my only thing about this is that we've had this before, and you guys have had this before. When you're trying to build a new stadium, when you're trying to expand, there is no money. There is no summer signings. There will be no more Declan Rices and £100 million signings. Like,
You had this
and
after
that,
Highbury.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what kind of started the whole, we want to move on from Arsene Wenger, because we were still in that mindset of like, we can't spend. We just have to rely on youth, or maybe we can buy one really good player for 30 or 40 mil, but that's it. Like, we're not going above and beyond. So that really does worry me, especially in the sense that, we've got a team and a manager that are saying that they want to win a lot. Like William Saliba saying, look, I don't want to leave here. I especially didn't want to leave knowing that I haven't won anything massive. Like, you hear players say that, and then in the same breath it's like, okay, you're expanding the stadium. That's good for the morale of the club, but also how does that affect us for years to come? Like,
when did they want to do this?
Well, I don't even know, actually. I'm not 100% sure, but it's something that's being really explored, like talks of bumped up and stuff.
I mean, it would probably still take time to get it underway. But like, I think from when you moved from Highbury, you saw how long it took for Arsenal. We're only really seeing that in the last 3 or 4 years. Like, let's be honest, like with Arsenal being able to invest money, challenge again with the right. Obviously, the Kroenkes are now giving money.
Yeah, exactly.
That you went through a very long time of not being able to have that investment, and that was a knock-on effect from your stadium moved 20 years ago.
Yeah, 2006.
Yeah, so just short of 20 years ago. So I look at Spurs in the same way. Spurs had gone unbeaten at home at White Hart Lane the season before. I think we might have only lost 3 times that season, or 4 times, like not very many. We were unbelievable over 2 seasons. Need an investment. Went to Wembley for 2 seasons, had no investment, had no transfers. Dead.
Yeah, plus the parking at Wembley's long, man.
That parking is expensive.
Yeah, it's expensive.
It's also long.
I hate getting on a train
long to get to Wembley.
Yeah, like Wembley from my house is not even that far. Like, it's not even that far of a drive, but just like,
it's long.
Getting on a train and that to go there. It's
traffic on an evening kickoff.
Exactly.
Look, don't get me wrong. I had some unbelievable moments at Wembley.
Yeah.
I had Real Madrid at Wembley. There was at Dortmund. There were so many great games that I witnessed at Wembley, like as a Spurs fan. But it's long. It's not home, and it will never feel like home. And the problem is that you will be there probably longer than you're meant to be. We were meant to be there 1 season. We were there just short of 2.
Yeah.
We went back in the April.
It will probably take a long time. If they're saying that they want to, like, I was reading a bit about it, they're saying that Real Madrid is kind of their, like, model that they're looking at in terms of how they did theirs and the amount of money that they put into it and stuff. Like, that's going to take a long time, especially since you're going to have to expand and, pull all the seats out and everything. Like, I'm happy, but obviously there's stipulations to it. There's like what happens in the next summer when obviously we want to carry on challenging, we want to try and win loads of stuff. What happens when we want to build on our team? You don't want to have to sell your best players.
That's what I was going to say.
Which we've had to do before.
And that might be the compromise that you pay.
Yeah.
That someone like a Saliba who's now tied into a deal. Listen, I'm not saying this is going to happen. I'm just saying that these are the type of stipulations you will be looking at. That Saliba, who's tied in a big long-term deal, Madrid come knocking and give you 120 million or something, or someone else does. That's the thing you have to do.
I doubt Real Madrid would want to pay that much though, based on how they've been recently.
I doubt, but at the same time, someone else might come knocking and want to put that on the table.
Yeah, it's still a massive question of it. I mean, I want to say that obviously our owners own a lot of other things. They own LA Rams and they own Colorado Rapids and all the Denver Nuggets and things like that. So I want to say that, look, there's a lot of they are, I think, in terms of sole ownership in the Premier League, they are actually the richest if we take out groups and things like that. So that if we take out Newcastle, which obviously they're a group, and Man City, we have the richest sole owners. Like, I want to say they'd be able to still put money in. I mean, in the last couple of years, they have proved fans wrong by putting money into the
stadium rebuild.
But a stadium rebuild is obviously a lot of money and a lot of time.
Well, I mean, they'll probably take out a loan for it, like Spurs did.
Yeah, probably. I mean, we'll just have to see what happens. We'll have to see. Let's hope.
Well, it's nice that you want to be like us.
I don't know why you keep saying this.
No, I'm just saying. I never ever want to hear you lot say again,
you're just about the concerts. That's
but
not.
But you do care. But the thing is, the concerts. Look, I am the first one to say about it.
We'll end up doing it. But Bro, almost every other club does this. Villa Park does this.
I agree.
They throw concerts in that.
I'm the first one to say that Spurs have always just been a member of a portfolio.
Yeah, you guys are commercial.
You lot all get onto Spurs about, you got a racetrack.
Not really.
You got run the tapes. Someone run the tapes back. Someone run the tapes back.
About everybody else. Look, when I've been to Spurs, I've enjoyed the food.
The food's good.
Yeah, the food's
Hospitality
nice.
is really good.
Hospitality is nice. Nice chicken and waffles. I've
Arsenal
enjoyed the
hospitality is nice. The people
Yeah.
were nice in hospitality.
I
So obviously it's not like Spurs, but like the actual
Yeah.
hospitality,
Like
people were
I
nice.
enjoyed it. It's nice. It's an easy trip. Although that long walk down the road is long.
Love that walk down the high street.
Yeah, that's a long thing. Sometimes
Seven Sisters.
if you're feeling a bit lazy, jump on the bus. Like better. To walk
Sometimes that bus will take you longer.
it. Yeah, true say, because they
Just
lock
walk.
off everything. It's better
Yeah.
to walk. But like, look, we'll probably end up having more concerts. We're already having some. But one thing I can say about how we are right now, and just hearing what our manager is acting like as of the moment, he's like, oh, I really want to win something, and like he's under a lot of pressure as well. So, you know, the club fully support him. So I feel like it only makes sense for the club. Although if you're going to do this, you know, stadium expansion, which is fine, you obviously have to support your manager to make sure that fans are happy, because you know what fans are like already. A couple of results, things flip. Like we literally saw maybe like 4 or 5 weeks ago, Arsenal fans were saying, oh my gosh, we've lost to Liverpool, we're not going to win the league. Now we're top of the league by a point. Like no one expected that considering our run. So you also want to protect your manager to a certain level if this is the guy that you back, which they're backing. So yeah.
Fair. Yeah. Did you like our? It would be weird to not mention it. Did you like our introduction yesterday with the Florian Wirtz 3000?
Oh, it was incredible.
Because I feel like you started that.
Look,
you have led the way.
I said this as a joke.
Capitano.
I just feel like Liverpool fans, they're getting onto me. They'll jump. Like I said it as a little jokey joke with my guy FJ. Shout out FJ. He was cussing off Madueke, saying Madueke ain't scored yet, and I was like, brother, Madueke costs, if we're doing it the Liverpool way, he costs 45 plus 6 million on add-ons. Thanks. Since Liverpool fans don't want to say Florian Wirtz is 116, right? Yes, he hasn't scored or assisted yet, but there's somebody else who costs double the amount of Madueke who's not even turned up yet. I had AGT telling me for literally like 2 months of summer, we're Galacticos. We're going unbeaten. We're winning the league and the Champions League. There are tapes. Don't even lie to me.
There are tapes
There
everywhere.
are tapes. There are tapes. He was sat here every single day. Oh, Ekatike is that, blah, blah. Cool, saying all this stuff, saying he's going Galactico and that. When I mentioned Florian Wirtz, all of a sudden, Liverpool fans were jumping down my throat, trying to do a madness.
Straight down.
So I had to bring in the Florian Wirtz
3000.
3000. He's fantastic. He cuts the grass well. It's just nice and smooth.
He's never going to get rid of that tag now from us.
Look, is what it is. I said it as a little jokey joke. The Liverpool fans blew it up. They got really angry. And they can't take a joke.
They can't
take a joke. I just said, look, as I was saying to FJ and as I said to AGT, I said, I find it funny that when Declan Rice and Caicedo were bought for those price tags, everybody was on them. But from what I remember, Declan Rice scored like 3 games into his career. And he's a DM. Uncomfortable conversations,
Uncomfortable.
mate. I'm just holding Florian Wirtz to the £100 million standard that we would hold everyone up. When Enzo first joined, ask Matisse,
Absolutely.
I still cook Enzo to this day.
Same.
Every day. We had Cams calling him John Joe Shelby. No. We're not having this. Sorry.
These are the standards, guys.
Yeah, exactly.
These are the standards.
These are the standards.
These are the standards.
London Nomad says, even with events, Spurs make 150 million less than Arsenal in
That's
revenue.
probably because Spurs went in the Champions League for a bit, hon.
It's in Europa though.
Don't make the same, does it?
How much did you get for winning the Europa? By the way, do you know?
No, I can't remember. It was a nice hefty chunk though.
Yeah, it's probably.
Can't actually remember what it was. I want to say 50. I think.
I'd expect it to be a bit more, but then I guess that's quite interesting, you know.
Hold on.
From
I actually can't remember the answer to this.
Good. Now
No, sorry. It was way less than that. But no, way more. Well, there's a lot of different articles. One is saying 125 mil, one saying 5 mil, one saying 21 mil. I don't know.
I guess as well you have.
I thought it was 50, but
obviously you get money for every game that you win. So,
but that was why United wanted it, didn't they? Because they wanted the money.
Yeah, they needed.
So it can't have been 50. It must have been.
Yeah, it must have been something pretty good because they needed it, and what they really needed was Champions League football.
Apparently, it was worth 125 million pounds.
Oh, that's not bad. Yeah, that's not bad.
That's why we spent so much money in the summer for us.
Yeah, I mean, you guys have made some good signings.
It is through participation fees, prize money, the value pillar that dishes out funds based on league market size and coefficients, which is also a sum of 35 mil.
Wow. That's not bad.
Not a bad day at the office then, was it? This
not
laptop
bad day
died.
for you. Told her to shut up. She was waffling. Anyways, as you can tell, Arsenal with the real moneymakers. Real moneymakers.
Be
You
nice
guys
to-
keep your Beyonces, bruv. We don't. Imagine if we start.
Don't be coming to Travis Scott in my stadium then.
You guys must be hella worried because if we expand that, you already know where Travis Scott and Beyonce's. Have you not heard that? Have
So
you
then
not,
we'll just make it even bigger?
No. Have you not seen that interview of Reggie Yates and Beyonce talking about Arsenal, bruv?
No, I don't concern
You
myself.
lot can have the NFL.
She's not my
you
queen.
You guys can keep the NFL. We rocking with Beyonce.
She's not my queen anymore.
Beyonce's coming.
I would like her if she went back to like old school Beyonce.
Look, yeah, I love Beyonce.
Sorry.
Bro.
I saw her 3 times.
How dare you say that after
Well,
she's
true.
funding your club?
Chris Brown
Show
funded my
some
club.
more respect.
Chris Brown funded my club. I used to love her. When she was Sasha Fierce and all of that.
Beyonce.
And then I just after.
Are you hearing this
What was the one after
ungrateful-
Lemonade? The one after Lemonade. I just fell out of love a bit.
Cowboy Carter?
Yeah.
No. Renaissance?
Yeah, I didn't love it. Sorry.
Beyonce, don't worry. Come.
Sorry,
You're
guys.
welcome to the Emirates. You can come.
They don't want to come to your dusty stadium.
You can come to the Emirates.
Old. Why would they go for the
You
old?
come to the
New.
Emirates. You'll be welcome here. You'll be loved. Anyways, guys, that's actually been a really good show.
It has been a really good show. They were calling us loose women.
Anyways, guys, make sure to subscribe, like, comment. Shout out Abby. Thank you for joining.
Thanks,
and
Kenny.
we will be back tomorrow. Peace.
When Rodri walks, I swear he's like.
It's not pace, but
Why is he talking like he's in Jurassic Park?
I'm taking pounds, I'm taking yen, I'm taking cash dollar, I'm taking naira, I'm taking everything.
You ain't Trent.
Hey.
You ain't Trent.
I just realised FCM stands for your initials.
FCM on DR Sports. Make sure you guys go and check us out every Sunday. What are you waiting for?
This is FCM on DR Sports, and it's live. Welcome along,
That is
weekend
unbelievable.
roundup. Oh my days. We're in for a great show today, guys. Well, what about the North London derby?
I'm not getting rattled.
We're 3 points off top 4, so it's not looking too bad.
Yeah.
Foden
I'd
88,
say
Saka
that's about
87.
right,
I think that's wrong.
Nice that you put your top on. You want to take it off and get the branding out? Happy birthday!
Make a wish to win the league.
I did.
How much chance do Arsenal have of winning the Champions League?
0, mate.
If we got through PSV, do you think there's any chance?
No,
that we
no,
know?
no.
Hang on, let me finish.
Predictions
2-1 Tottenham.
3-1 Liverpool.
2-0 Wolves.
Chelsea to beat Man United at Old Trafford.
Still there.
You're in trouble if we win this game.
You better not lose on Saturday.
We beat the world champions this weekend. That makes you world champion.
We're the world champions, but you're not in a title race.
This is why you'll never win the league.
6 million down the drain.
Robbie celebrating a 1-0 win. Abby Pilates instead of trophies. You never walk alone.
Catch us every Monday for the weekend roundup.